and I'm probably going to annoy some people or offend some people. What is this? What is this? What is this? Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, let's take a look and review the new releases from Louis Vuitton because there are quite a few. There's a new bum bag in town. The bum bag is one for Louis Vuitton that seems to always be quite popular. Whenever they discontinued the old bum bag, brought out the new mini version, there's always been a bit of hype about it. It's a bag that seems to get them quite a good amount of interest, and I'm sure this one is not going to be any different. This new bum bag is called the High Rise bum bag. It's currently on the website for pre-order at £1,460, and it comes in the monogram canvas, and it's also still on the website in the denim version, although that's not actually available to order, where you can pre-order the monogram. This is not a bag that's going to test me. I don't generally love the bum bag. If I was going to buy any of the bum bags, it would be the mini version from Louis Vuitton. I think that would be a very useful and light bag for traveling, for exploring around new cities. I think that's probably the one that would call me the most rather than this more traditional bum bag shape. So I don't think this one is going to tempt me. But of the new releases that we're going to talk about today, stay tuned to the end. There is one of these bags that I absolutely love. It might be a little bit controversial, but I love it and I would love to add it to my collection. Next is the new damierlicious collection, and I take it from that they're playing on the damier ebene and making it delicious from the damier. I am not sure about this. The tones are probably too pastel for me, and they're probably too pale and creams and very light pinks. I'm looking at the Alma BB, and this is exclusive online pre-launch. It's £1,550. I do like it. I think it's pretty. It has a pale lemon interior. I do like the colours on the damier ebene. There is creams and oranges and a light pink with light vachetta. I do think it's pretty, but I don't think it's for me. I think it's too pale. I am also not really a lover of the damier azure, which is the other pale canvas from Louis Vuitton. So this one is probably not going to tempt me either. The pochette accessoire pouch, £1,280. It's a pretty summer bag and it would go with a lot of light clothing, but again, one that's not going to tempt me. I just think it's a bit too pale and the colours aren't really strong enough, but that's just personal taste. That's because I prefer very strong and bold colours, whereas this is going to work very, very well for somebody that is more interested in pastels and neutrals. I think personal choice, but not really for me. Number 3, the Pochette Tourette bag, £1,460. These are all in sterling in the monogram canvas. It's available online. It is add to shopping bag. It's interesting. I know that's not probably the best response I could have. I like the shape. I think the shape is quite interesting. I do like the lock on it. I'm not sure about the vachetta at the sides of the bag. Again, it's one that I don't think is going to tempt me to buy it. It looks to me very much like the pouch or the pochette accessoire with the lock added onto it. This is what Louis Vuitton do though, isn't it? They take one of the classics like the toiletries or the pochette accessoire and they do something to it to make it more expensive and to make it more bag-like, because they know that's how people use them. So they add something so they can make it expensive and try and regenerate it. I don't think I'll be buying this one. Next is the Around Me PM bag. This is interesting. It's £2,370. It's also add to shopping bag, so it's available online. It's interesting. I don't think I love it. I have seen a version of this somewhere, although I can't find it on the website, in black and white. I don't know if it's exactly this bag, but it's black and white and it has LV in the middle of it. It's quite a statement. I quite like that one. I think it's quite in your face and quite bold, and I like the contrast of the black and white. I don't know if I would buy it. I think it would be a hand carry bag to make it a statement. So I don't know if it's something I would actually part my money on, but I like the black and white probably more than this one. I think this is another one that I'm probably not going to buy. I think it also looks £2,370 looks a lot for what this seems to be. Now, I haven't seen this in person, but it does seem a lot for what that bag is. Next, I've lost my numbers already, is the Dauphine Soft GM bag. I'm not a lover of the Dauphine bag, but I prefer this one. I actually prefer the look of this soft GM bag. I think it's quite cool. I quite like the slouchiness of it. I quite like that you can big clutch it underneath your arm. I like the way it folds in on itself. I think the hardware and the leather trims on this size work well. I don't particularly love them in the classic Dauphine version. It is £3,300. It is expensive for a canvas bag, but I like it. I don't think I'll be buying it, but I like it more than the existing version. I think it's quite cool. I think it could be a bit of a vibe. It's a bag I think's interesting. Next is the vanity chain pouch. No, I don't really get along with vanity type bags very well. I find the zips awkward. I find them fussy to use. I do like this one as a pouch though. I think as a carry, if you're carrying this as a statement, more so than the Vanity PM, I do like this. I think the proportions, the dimensions are good. I think it looks strong. For me though, again, not a bag I'm going to be buying, because the way I would use this would be the way I use the Petite Mal. And if this comes into my collection, it's not going to rival that. That's what I'm going to use because I loves her. I do think it's quite quirky, and I think if you're buying it to carry a bit like how I use that, it could be good. It's not the vanity shape though for me. I'm not a huge lover of. Next, and I'm probably going to annoy some people or offend some people. What is this? What is this? What is this? It's the Alma backpack. No. The proportions of this to me, and this is personal choice. So if you love it, you buy it, you do you. A lot of people think a lot of my bags are hideous, but I love them. I can't get on board with this. I don't like the proportions of it. I think it looks long as if it's been pulled upwards. I don't love this. No, this is probably one of the new releases that I love least. I don't think, for me, I don't think it works. I don't like it. And I know it comes in a lot of colours. It comes, oh sorry, I thought it came in more. It comes in black and it comes in orange. Now you can see, you actually couldn't see, this is the Nano in the Alma, in the Epi leather, in the orange. This was called Orange Minnesota. The one on the website is just called Orange. I haven't seen this in person, but I think the backpack version is a darker orange than this. I don't think it's quite as citrus or as bright. I don't love this. I think it's one of those bags that if you're super trendy and you have a certain aesthetic and you can pull things off, that you might be able to make this work and make this look really edgy. It's not for me though. It's not for me. I really like the next one, but I'm not buying it because it's a silly price. A silly price. And it is the Micro Valicette Malatage earphone case. It's £4,000 for an earphone case. I know that people will have an opinion that I am easily separated from my money, as fools often are. But even I am not going to be separated with £4,000 sterling for this very pretty earphone case. It is beautiful. It has the Malatage leather, which is very stunning. It has the gold hardware. It's black and gold. It's very striking. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. I'm just not paying that amount of money for it, for an earphone case. I do think it's very, very beautiful. If money were no object and you didn't have to, you'd so much money that it was almost find something to do with it, yes, it's beautiful, but at that price, not for me. Next is the camera bag craze. So we saw the Chanel camera bag, which is a leather Chanel bag that looks like an old-fashioned camera with the twirly bit. And when the Chanel one, when you open up the lens, what would be the lens, there's a mirror inside, and it has Chanel charms, I think, on it that say Chanel, and it's in leather. And I think it's very cool, it's very quirky, it's very stunning, it's very expensive, but as a collector's piece, I really like it. I really like the Chanel one. This is the Louis Vuitton version. It's called the Pick Trunk. It is currently unavailable online. I'm not sure this is something they'll probably make all that available online. It's £7,300, so it's very, very expensive. And yes, it's very similar to the Chanel one. This has a leather case around it. It has the traditional monogram canvas on the body of the camera. It also has a mirror where it would have the lens, although I don't know if this one comes off, whereas the Chanel one does open up. And it's like a little trunk on the inside. It's quite like the Petite Malle on the inside, but it seems smaller. The product details say that it is 14 centimeters by 10 by 5, so I don't think this is going to fit a phone. To be fair though, this is not being designed or bought to be a very practical bag, to be thinking about fitting your phone and fitting your bits in. This is being bought or designed because the look of it, to look at it, it's beautiful. It's an eye-catching collector's piece and it's very cool. It comes with a thick padded strap that is reminiscent of the thick straps you would get with cameras. It can be worn around your neck, on the shoulder, or the strap is quite short. So if you're going to wear this crossbody, it's going to be very, very, like I'm thinking up here type short. It's very short, but it is a striking piece. Next is the updated Alma, and it is the Alma 103 bag. I have saw commentary on social media already of people really liking this bag. I think it was Instagram I saw it on. People really liking this bag, liking the detail, liking the straps and the hardware on it. I don't like it. I have to whisper that. It's as if I'm saying something wrong, but I don't like it. I don't like the cross and the straps on the front of it. I don't really... I think there's a lot going on and it's just not something that's going to grab me. It comes in black and it comes in rose beige. It's £6,850, so it's very expensive. It is quite large. It's a bigger bag that you're going to be able to use as an everyday bag, fit more in. There is a lot of added bits of flair onto it, I suppose, but £6,850 is a lot of money, so you're going to have to love it. I don't love it. This is not one that I'm going to be adding. Next, not too many people are going to be buying this bag, but I'm adding it in here because it's very beautiful. And it's the Triumphal Arc. It is designed like the Arc de Triomphe. It is absolutely beautiful. It's not even really a bag, it's a jewellery case, but I'm including it because I really like it. If it opens up and you can put your jewellery inside, there's compartments and trays that come out of it. It's beautiful. It's a collector's piece. This is Contact an Advisor. I don't think this will be available online, but it is £28,800. As much as it is beautiful, it will not be adding my collection to my collection. It will not be going on my shelves. It's too much money. I just could not justify paying this money for a decor piece, really, but it's stunning. And if you do have the money that is free and able for one of these, they're stunning and it would be a gorgeous purchase, but it's not something that I'm going to add. But I'm not going to add it because the price for me is prohibitive, but it's beautiful. What a collector's piece. It's really stunning, I think. And the last one on my list for today, I'm going to talk separately in another video about the Creators Collection to see what we all think of that. But this is the Alma trunk. £9,150 pre-order now. It's effectively an Alma. Where did I put her? An Alma shape, which looks to be probably maybe around the BB size, only it's a trunk. So it is in the monogram canvas and it's hard like the Petite Malle. It has the edging of the Petite Malle. It has the corner hardware. It has the same type of lock. It's not for me, even if I could pay this for it, it's not for me. I don't love the Alma shape enough for that bag, it's too much. And I don't think it would rival my Petite Mals. I absolutely love those. So even at this amount of money, I don't think it would be for me. I like the concept of making it into a trunk. I want to like it. I want to like it more than I do like it. And that's a big sign, Amelia, to leave it at nearly £10,000, £9,150. So this will not be coming home to me, but it is definitely interesting. So that is a look at the new releases from Louis Vuitton and what I think of them and reacting to them and my view on them, and what is the one that I absolutely love and I really, really want to add, and it's the camera. It's the Pic trunk. I love the Chanel version and I love the Louis Vuitton version. They're both very expensive, so because they're quirky and they're a collector's piece, they're not really a usable bag. I don't think I'll be adding either of them. If I was to be picking one, I would need to see the Louis Vuitton version and the Chanel version. I don't know which one I would actually go for. I really like them both. I like the Louis Vuitton version where it has the tan leather and it has the monogram. The different colours on it and the way it's put together makes it look very much like an old-fashioned camera. The Chanel one also looks like the camera, but it maybe is a bit more on the fashion side. It makes sense in my head. I think the colour and the leather and the monogram works on the Louis Vuitton, but I also love the Chanel. I think they're both beautiful. That is my favourite at the minute of the new releases from Louis Vuitton, is that Pic trunk. It is, how much is it? It's £7,300. I would love to be unboxing it next week with you on this channel. Look at my new Pic trunk, and it would look so cool. I would probably have to wear a different strap with it because I would want to be able to wear it crossbody, and the strap that comes with it, although it looks very well and it works with the camera, it's very cool, but it's very short, and it's to make it more like a camera strap, obviously. I really, really like it. I would love to add it, but I think at at £7,300, I think it's probably prohibitive for what it is. I do want to see it. I want to go into the store and see it and pick it up and hold it, but I don't think it's one that I'll be able to add because of the price, because if I could, I think it's beautiful. What are your thoughts on the new Louis Vuitton releases? What is your favourite? What is your least favourite? Do you disagree with me on the Alma backpack? What are you thinking? What are you thinking about these new bags? Loving them, buying them, leaving them on the shelf? Let us know in the comment box. Thank you so much for watching this. If you've enjoyed it in any way, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing. And if you're not done with me yet, I'm going to leave another video for you on the screen to enjoy. Thank you for being here. Please take care, and I will see you again in the next one.